heinous thing. Your daughter has accused you of the most heinous thing. She said that you f***ed her for 10 years. My body gave him a reaction that I didn't want.
My daughter said that if you didn't do it, you need to go show, you need to do an interview.
My father wasn't the only person that was touching me. Brandon Freeman, your sister has waged war against your dad. You as well, too. My two older brothers was as well. You've been around for about 20 years. Mm-hmm. You've been in Chantel's life. You know her very well. She watched him beat my ass. I was raised to, if you know something's wrong, say something. You were featured on Breakbeat Media's channel, and you detailed abuse that happened to you from age 5 to 15 years old. And this alleged abuse took place by not only your mom, but your dad and your two brothers. It's very important for me to tell my story to bring awareness to the Black community. 21 years old after having a baby, right? Mm-hmm. My dad is not circumcised. He has meat everywhere. Your dad goes off to the side. The police make him pull down his pants. That man is fully circumcised. How is it that you, if this man allegedly took your virginity, you have been sucking his dick since you was 5, you have been in and out of his house your entire childhood, how is it that you don't know the difference between what a circumcised man is and what an uncircumcised man is? When he saw that my hymen wasn't no longer attached, my father started to have full-blown sex with me.
You say I was sleeping with all these women. In her video, she said I had all these women, but she wasn't lying. Plenty. 15, 20 at all times. So I was risking her life. I was sleeping with them women, then I'm running up in her room. Then why would I be asking you if you're a virgin?
I don't remember. I lost my virginity. I don't know. I don't know if it was one of my brothers. I don't know if it was my dad. I don't know. So your mama saying you lying. Your daddy saying you lying. Your story and you not being able to remember. Okay, so how about this? I'm such a liar. And it's not just a man. I would pay money myself to take a lie detector test and do whatever. You do a lie detector test? I swear to God I will. If you want me to do it right now, I do it right now. Hey, I swear to God I will. Can we get a lie detector test down here, please? Yeah, she don't talk to Clarence and Clarence apparently gave her documentation. She told me she wanted me to do a lie detector test and shit like that.
Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wakaha Kodash, to the elder apostles, elder bishop at Great Millstone, and the men on down who I learn from daily, I'd like to give double honor. Shalom to the 144,000, the 1/3 of the elect. All right, we're here. In this video, we got a woman who says her dad raped her, her brother raped her, her stepmom was abusive to her. It seemed like everybody had a problem with her. Everybody. Nobody was on her side. She was just getting raped, abused, and beaten for no reason. And with a straight face. She's saying all this with a straight face. I don't know what they did to her to cause her to come on the internet and blast all this stuff. With these B-dubs, it's no telling. That internet fame be calling her. That's why half of them walk around butt naked. But they gonna lie too. I heard plenty of stories of men getting messed over by them off lies. Lives destroyed, families broken apart. Because the lies of some of these B-dubs that feel like it's okay to lie. Because there's gonna be some woman on the internet, whether it's another B-dub or not, and say, yeah, I've been through that. That happened to me. Then when it come out, it was all a lie. You can't find none of them. Well, let's get to our first scripture in Sirach 25. This is Sirach 25, verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of a heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. And for her brothers, for her father, for her stepmom, she wicked to all of them. Her wickedness is just, it's on a whole new level. As you can see, she She swears she can remember every time her stepdad and her brother came there to touch her. And when she asked her, okay, then who asked about your virginity? Oh, I don't remember who asked that. Could have been my dad, it could have been my brother. But you remember every other detail. Come on, man. Be real. Be real. But that's the B-dubs for you. That's the kind of stuff people listen to that get a lot of men that done got a lot of men either put in jail or cause their death. All right, we're gonna skip down. Verse 16. Here go for verse 16. I would rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep a house with a wicked woman. Yeah, these are two most dangerous creatures you ever want to be beside. But the scripture says I would rather live with them than keep a house with a wicked woman. And you can see why. Because if the world believed her, think about how bad the men look trying to go for a job, or anybody recognize, hey, ain't that old boy who was touching on his sister, ain't that old dude that was touching on his daughter? Man, they can ruin your life. You literally had to go live out in the middle of nowhere where nobody know you just to have a decent life. But that's the wickedness of a woman. You think she care about any of this? Nope. You think she feels bad about saying it? Nope. She gonna continue to push it. Verse 17. The wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkens her countenance like sackcloth. And you can look at her face and see it. She's angry and bitter and all this other stuff towards her family, probably because of a lie that she'd have made herself believe. I don't know how women do that, but I remember watching a video of the woman talk about how she cheated on her husband. They ended up staying together. But she go back and look at all the stuff she used to say, how he messed up her life and how he did her wrong and all this, and she looked back and she cried because she like, he never done none of those things. But in a woman's mind, when they got in their mind that you done something towards them, and that wickedness come out of them, yeah, it's gonna darken their face. Cause they use sackcloth as a way of mourning back then. So you know somebody countenance, their face gonna be kind of darkened because they're gonna be upset. But when a woman truly believes that you done something to her, in her mind, you done did it, whether you done it or not. It's the last one, verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And this wickedness that she was doing, where she alleged the whole family was against her, from her dad, her brother, her stepmom, basically just lying, because you can see it. Because once the lie detector thing was brought up, that she brought up herself, she tried to go backstage and say the woman tried to make her take a lie detector test. You just said yourself you would take one. Not only did you say to yourself you would take one, but then you said you'll pay for it. So now you get back there on the phone with somebody and say, hey, she trying to make me take a lie detector test. And we know that liars are not going to inherit the kingdom. And that's the sad part. That's why I can't wait until we get into the kingdom, man, because this Babylon is built for these B-dubs to be more wicked than they ever probably been in history. And this just shows you. But that's all I want to say about that. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukahah, Kodash, to the 1/3, 144,000. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, until the next video.